everyone and welcome. Today we're going to show you how you can reimagine outdoor learning with early excellence as we unveil our brand new outdoor range. It's part of our commitment to delivering outdoor excellence for the early years and Key Stage 1. In a moment, Nova will walk you through the new products and show you how they support children's progression outdoors from the earliest stages of exploration right the way through to confident learning in Key Stage 1. All of the products that you'll see today are available to buy right now. And make sure you stay with us to the end because we've got details of a special prize draw that you won't want to miss. If you're aiming to put your vision into practice, we're also hosting outdoor roadshow events across the UK where you can get strategic guidance and practical ideas from our team and get hands-on with the new resources. For full details, visit earlyexcellence.com. Now, let's get started. Here's Nova.
So, just going to run through the structure. Before spring, we started talking about refreshing the outdoor collections, kind of re-looking at the ones that we already did and really looking at what was missing, what were the needs of children, how were things changing. For a lot of our children, the collections are very similar. What you provide for a 4-year-old might look very similar to what you provide for a 7-year-old. But the way that they use it, what they're getting from it, the level of adult support that's needed will change and vary. But we wanted to be really clear about how we would do that. The first thing we looked at was developing new collections for 2 to 3-year-olds specifically, which stand alone, and a real focus on the schemas, the play schemas, lots of opportunities to put things in, to transport things, to get inside and under things, to stack and line up and do all of those. Lots of sensory opportunities, some more sensory resources. And then we've got our biggest number of collections, which are for 3 to 7-year-olds. So a really big range. Building and construction, water play, the new mud kitchens, and they're really popular. We've put in some new resources, like the Bug Hotel, which you can see there. And you'll see lots of new equipment. So for example, within the sand resources, you'll see drills that turn, things that need 2 hands to twist them, bigger spades, shovels, rakes that need a lot more force and energy and effort to use. So we've looked at splitting up understanding the world. So we've got nature, observing and so on. And then the Key Stage 1 enrichments. So as an example, the building and construction collection. So that would work for 3 to 7-year-olds. If you then add on the Key Stage 1 enrichment, you're looking at adding to that a set of additional equipment. And when you go to the curriculum in Key Stage 1, you'll see that hits many of those learning opportunities. So there's a real emphasis on things like measurement, recording, data collection, so kind of stepping it up. So not removing any of the other collections, any of the other resources, but making sure that our expectations continue to grow and move alongside children's progress. We've really looked at physical development. Children need to move, and we know how important that is. So throughout all the collections, we've looked at what are we offering for that. But what we've made sure is that it works for all ages, that it works for the kinds of ways that children at different ages will want to play, that the resources for this are open-ended and they're accessible to children. So rather than having something fixed, bolted down, that is always in that arrangement, we've made sure that they're open-ended, that depending on the age and capabilities, they can be moved by the children. And actually moving those resources is part of what we want them to do. You know, having to manage lifting things that to them are heavy, a bit cumbersome, that they might need to lift with other children, that they might need to coordinate themselves in different ways, is really important too. So the way that same set of resources is used can change with good adult involvement too. We've looked at extending the opportunities for role play that actually links to other areas that they can use across some of the other resources as well. And although there isn't discrete, separate role play for Key Stage 1, as we've got some of the enrichments. There are some, for example, the explorers that really do work for older children. So you think of those curriculum links to mapping, directions, using compass points. that yes, a 3-year-old could go on an expedition, but a 7-year-old in the same set of costumes should get more from it. We've also looked at some really simple solutions for defining some spaces. So you'll see things like the fence panel, freestanding fence panels, also things like the weaving frame, work for weaving, but also help define the space, as does the bug hotel, a planter, that can also be the place where either you source your soil for your mud kitchen or you grow things as part of your science curriculum, but also defines the space. Similarly, this investigation bench is set up there for kind of scientific inquiry, but that could be another kitchen worktop in the mud kitchen. We've added extra resources so that some of those areas can extend and grow. So you might, for example, use this seating that also has storage in it to serve the food in a mud kitchen. But it might be where some children sit and make observations and notes based on what they found. And then the storage solutions can have a huge shed with everything in. There are different modules with different collections in those. The smaller compact stores are just really useful because what we want are, you know, those principles of indoors. We've got an area, it's set up, it looks the same, it's set up the same every single day. The children are completely secure with that space and it's there. Same way, same organisation every single day. They know where it goes to putting it back, maintaining it is part of the process, just like the indoors. And then you've got individual storage for each collection. So you've got all of those options as you run through. The child, so that has to be our starting point. That's why we're doing it. Their joy, and that's what we want. The amazing possibilities that outdoor gives us.
Here at Early Excellence, we work with schools around the world. A few weeks ago, we invited some local schools to come in for a sneak preview of our outdoor range. They had the chance to explore the new resources, to see the progression and to tell us what they thought. Here's what they had to say.
The transient art area was one of my favourite areas to look at, especially with threading and weaving, because I think that schools often consider the larger scale activities and water areas, sand play, but really thinking about the expressive arts and design and the smaller, more fine motor activities has been really refreshing and just kind of remind you to consider those areas moving forward.
Really inspired by the watershed and how it's set out and how easy it will be for the children to access. We're looking at implementing an outdoor area in our Key Stage 1 and hopefully we'll be able to draw on some of these resources.
Something I've really enjoyed today is seeing how flexible these resources are, and I'm looking forward to taking some of these ideas back to my school and letting the children curiosity run wild with them.
The new triangles for outdoor that the students can climb on and the new semicircle that they can climb on, absolutely perfect to support our students.
I really liked looking at the water storage area. It had lots of opportunities for the children and the products in there weren't too overwhelming, it was just the right amount for the children.
I was impressed with the outdoor mud kitchens. You can tell they're really good quality. It's definitely an area I see lots of children exploring, so it definitely needs to be something that's well used and robust. I feel like all of the resources have been really carefully considered, especially around the impact that they're going to have on the children and how they're going to make the children progress.
Oh, thank you very much for joining us. We hope today has inspired you as we continue to reimagine outdoor learning with Early Excellence and to champion true outdoor excellence in every school and every setting. Now remember, everything that you've seen today is available to purchase now, and you can also experience the whole range up close at our outdoor roadshow events across the UK. And as promised, here are the details of our thank you prize draw. 2 lucky schools will be chosen at random to receive a £250 gift voucher to spend on our new outdoor range. So how do you enter? Well, simply like this video and leave a comment below with your favourite provision area before the 31st of January. We'll be announcing the lucky winners at the start of February. So there you go, thank you very much for watching. From all the team here at Early Excellence, a very big thank you and we hope to see you soon.